Hi, I'm Robert Kurtzman. I'm the special effects creator for Black Friday, and you're listening to the Horror Squad podcast.
Hello, welcome back to the Horror Squad podcast, episode number 421. Tonight we're talking about 1981's My Bloody Valentine. I'm Todd. We have Steve. We're Joeless right now, coming a little bit later. I don't know what he's doing. Steve, what's this fucking kid doing?
I don't know.
Oh,
He's
it's
probably
Super
braiding
Bowl.
his beer like fucking, one of those guys in a Viking show.
Blow drying his beard, probably.
Yeah, right.
Little weirdo.
He's
Getting
probably
all
one of
the
those
crumbs out of
guys
it.
that goes to the gym and fucking blow dries his beard and his like patch at the bottom,
Nice.
like people blowing their dicks and their fucking
Oh,
ass hairs and
jeez whiz.
yeah. What episode? It was the Carrie episode. We were talking about locker room
Etiquette.
etiquette and yeah. So we got some more. We got like a guy's version in this movie tonight. So
Yeah. Can't wait to talk about that.
totally different vibe.
Yeah. I imagine that's just every day for Joe. See,
Right.
he's a blue collar boy, so they're probably just grabbing ass and
Yeah, absolutely.
spanking each other all the time.
Yeah, how's it going? How was your Super Bowl weekend?
Super Bowl was lame, man. This game was awful. I mean, I guess if you're a Seahawks fan, it was fine, but anyone else that's just watching the game, it was just fucking boring. It was slow. It was defensive, and it was just ugh. And then, of course, Patriots lost. But I get to pick the punishment film because this is the first time. I think this is the first time I've ever won the Super Bowl bet because my team
Really?
always loses the Super Bowl. But yeah, it is what it is. Did you do anything fun this weekend or no?
I edited a little bit, but it was my grandmother's 90th birthday, so I went to Montreal and kind of
Nice.
hung out with my family and stuff. So yeah, it was a pretty busy weekend, and then I had to watch a bunch of movies for this podcast and my other podcast because next weekend I'm busy, so had to kind of do it all this weekend.
What's Grandma's favorite movie?
I couldn't even tell you, honestly.
Titanic. Probably Titanic.
She's not a like TV movie
Gone
person,
with the
so
Wind.
maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at 90, it's possible.
Yeah.
But that's not her
Probably
thing.
probably Dorothy, the Dorothy movie, Wizard of Oz.
She watches a lot of those like French drama shows, so
Oh, like soap operas?
okay, yeah, but like the French Canadian version of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. All right. Well, like Steve said, he's been editing. I've been editing Joe's. I'm about 98% done with Joe's. I just got to do audio work on it now, and then we'll
I'm
get it out to you guys.
I'm 50% now.
50, nice.
But I'm starting to bang it out now, like
Oh shit.
when you have like your shots organized and
Hmm.
it's like a little easier and you start to get a flow with it. I'm also using a new tool that I never used before. So
Your pee-pee?
yes, first time.
First time using it.
Yeah, I'm using Final Cut Pro as opposed to iMovie, which is what I usually use for like the podcast and everything, because I feel that I wanted to have like the most tools at my disposal. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but like anything, I'm learning the shortcuts and what it does and all that stuff. So
Very cool.
I'm glad. It's cool to see the footage because the footage has been basically in my camera for I don't know 4 months, depending on what scene it was,
Yeah.
and it's cool to see it now. So it's cool to like kind of pull it out and I
Or you
even
can pull it out. Jeez.
I reshot two like super short scenes. That's a one advantage of filming myself is I just needed myself to like get up from a couch and then I decided to change my reaction in the first scene. So it was cool. Like I just hope that I kind of look the same from whenever I film it.
As long as you didn't film one at night and one during the day, I think you should be all right.
No, well that no, I actually waited till the day to do that. So
Nice.
it's nice, like just little pickup shots here and there, but yeah.
Yeah.
As long
Coming
as I don't
along.
have to get into any of the fucking makeup again, it's
Shit, your makeup is people have no idea. I had no idea. Your makeup is fucking nuts. I cannot
yeah.
wait to show that one thing I made of you.
I'm yeah, I'm in so much trouble if I realize I'm missing a shot in like
Oh
some of
man.
those scenes because I'm like fuck, I can't replicate that.
No.
Oh,
Well,
anyway.
it's fun. It's all coming together. So
Yeah. Oh, and one more piece of news that I'm gonna say.
oh,
Unfortunately, Todd doesn't seem like he'll be there, but Joe and I have been talking about a premiere in Salem, where we don't have the date like just yet, but we do have a date in mind, and we're talking to a cinema there that can do it. So, that's going to come soon is that date, and a little bit of a premiere for you guys if
Yeah.
anyone who wants to join us in Salem.
I think we're doing a premiere for just Discord too, aren't we?
Discord and also the
Watching it with them
backers, I
live.
think. Yep. So it's
Cool.
gonna be yeah, it's gonna be cool to kind of finally show it and talk about it. And we also talked about a commentary track.
Yeah,
Would be
that's gonna be
fun
fun.
to do. There's so many like stories I have of just God. It's I almost want to release a little like just YouTube video of me doing something like super intense and then completely like stopping and then running behind the camera because I'm filming it myself a lot of the time. And then like yeah, it's
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. It's I got a bunch of behind the scenes shit from Joe's and then mine, so we just put it all together in a compilation and
Yeah, well, mine looks pathetic because I'm alone. So it's like, yeah, like you guys have like people, and you're probably laughing. Me, it's just
yeah,
like,
we're having a great time.
yeah, it's just me on
You're just
my
like, fuck,
own.
it fucking sucks.
Yeah, like like I filmed something and half my face is missing because I didn't angle the camera, bro. Like and which camera do you have again?
Hour 50.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's the
Canon.
same one as me.
Yeah.
So where they put the jack for
The
the
mic. You
mic.
can't turn the fucking thing
You
around.
can't turn the thing around. So when I'm
It's
filming
so annoying.
myself, I have to take the mic out. I have to turn the thing around, put the fucking thing back in. It's so
I know.
stupid,
That's a weird design flaw.
right?
'Cause why make your LCD screen pivot if it's gonna be blocked by the stupid audio jack?
Hmm.
You jackasses.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
That's
it's
funny.
it's coming along. I'm loving watching Joe's movie come together. Also, obviously mine, but
Yeah.
it'll be a good time.
Very cool. All right. What watched?
Yes, let's do some All Watch.
All right. I'm not gonna have a lot because I've been working on Joe's with most of my free time, but I finished one today. It took me 2 days to watch called Deadly Manor, and it's 1990 film over on Tubi. And this one is about it's a traditional setup, man. Some younger kids or people or whatever are a road trip trying to find a lake that the guy's like, oh, I think it's over here, and then they meet like a drifter, and he's like, I know where the lake is, and he's like obviously a fucking bad guy and he's like smirking and shit, but they don't fucking see that for some reason. So they take him and then they like the cops go by and they stare at him like maybe we should question this hitchhiker, guys. No, let's just fucking go along with it. They find this house that's abandoned and it's super fucking weird because there's like a monument in the front yard, but it's a whole car and it's an actual car on like a cement pedestal. And there's like bloodstains in it and shit. You're like, what the fuck? And then you go in the house and there's a shit ton of like nude photos of this girl. You're like, this is just a weird vibe. And there's like coffins in the basement. And of course, these people are like, let's spend the night here, dude, with this fucking drifter that keeps side-eyeing all the ladies. Like, yeah, you can sleep with us, Jack, even though they don't ask his name for like 40 minutes. But anyway, Deadly Manor, and then like some of the characters like go off and they just die. The set is really cool. It reminds me of Night of the Demon's house. It's all old and it's falling apart, decrepit. So that's pretty cool. Setting's awesome. Characters, man, like I don't give a fuck. Like they were just all traditional, like young adult characters, whatever, doing their thing. And then the killer, like, comes out of nowhere, like who it is. It's just like, man, I don't like this at all. And a lot of the kills were off screen, were like a simple like slash on the throat with like one little line of blood, and then they like gasp and they fall, and that's it. And then they find him, but there's like a fucking 19 gallons of blood now, and it's just like, I don't know. Here's what it is. I give this one a 2 out of 5 over on Tubi. That's Deadly Manor, and I would skip it.
It's a bummer. All right, so my first one this week is the first of the two February editions of my Discord challenge. This year, I'm doing a naughty and nice theme. February is naughty, so myself and the first person I picked for the month is Slasher Dude 87. That's Zach, and that's his thing on Letterboxd. So he gave me Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, and
I
I
hate
gave
that movie,
him
dude.
I gave him the Mennonite of the Living Dead. So he watched that one. He gave it 3 stars out of 5. If you want to read his review over on Letterboxd, like I said, Slasher Dude 87. And that's for me, Poltergeist of Night of the Living Dead, Chicken Dead. Sorry. So it's a trauma film, and like a lot of trauma film, very kind of childish humor, but also very, very gory and a lot of practical effects. The story is as simple as there's a guy who opens a chicken place over a an indigenous like burial ground, and there's a curse that goes into the chicken, which makes people turn into these kind of zombie slash chicken people, and they start killing everybody. And if you've seen anything trauma, you probably know what to expect here. There's a lot of puke, a lot of shit, a lot of like dick jokes and butt jokes, and
Fingers
it's
and buttholes.
it's got
Isn't
a
he
lot.
banging a chick on like a gravestone and a skeleton puts his finger in his ass?
Multiple like zombie hands
Multiple
come
times.
out, and he actually keeps the finger that was in his ass. He thinks it was like a toy she was using because he never actually saw the hands. And oh yeah, there's a guy who puts a broom up his butt to remove something on his dick, and there's a guy with explosive. There's a lot of fucking shit in this movie. But I gotta say, I think this might be Trauma's best film. I really fucking liked it, man. It is just dumb as shit, but in the best way. They spared no expense with the gore and the blood, and God, everything is just, my God, that set is a complete disaster by the end of the film, but that's good because it slowly goes from kind of a clean chicken joint to just shit and blood and piss and everything all over the walls, and there's dead bodies everywhere, and there's parts everywhere. And I was really impressed. Honestly, I thought it was fun as hell. Would be an amazing thing to watch with your friends if they're like, in that same kind of type of person as I am. My only like complaint is there are a lot of unnecessary racist things in the movie. Like they say some pretty fucking like straight up racist shit, and I'm never really done with that. So that I didn't love, but other than that, I think it's a fun as hell movie. I get 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Did you guys
Um,
review it on Three Guys That Horror?
I, I'm
I
pretty
don't.
sure we did.
You at least talked about it on there. I don't know
Yeah,
if you actually reviewed it, but
whatevs. So I don't have another horror movie, but I have one that I know you like that I watched with the homies a couple weeks ago, and that's Samurai Cop from 1991. And I think we had covered this on the other show at
we did.
some point.
We did.
Okay, cool. And
I
boy,
think it was a punishment, actually.
really, because this is an amazing film.
It is.
So this, I remember thinking it was okay. But watching it in a group setting is where it's at, man. Like just being with the homies and just it's so ridiculous. So basically this muscle-bound dude with long flowing hair, and his sassy black cop partner are like fighting the Chinese mafia or something in LA or Miami, one of those. And it's full of raunchiness and sex and every female, every one of them wants to bang our lead star. And it's just like out of nowhere too. Like he walks into, I think it's like a doctor's office or something. And this girl's like, "Oh, hey, do you have a big penis?" He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Do you want to fuck me with it?" He's like, "Bingo." And I'm like, bingo is stuck in my head for the last 3 weeks. And then she's like, "Never mind, your penis is small." And she leaves. I'm like, "What the fuck is that scene?" And then like the action is so ridiculous. Henchmen come out of nowhere. Like they'll be fighting a dude, and then they'll cut to another guy walking and then getting killed, and they'll cut to another guy like peeking behind a bush and getting shot. It's so fucking funny. The acting is hilarious. You can tell a lot of this stuff was filmed without permits because they're like driving down the street or like there's a scene there's a scene when the main guy drives his car and parks and it's like a long shot, but this civilian or whatever walking on the street, he like stops like 5 feet from them and just staring at them because they look like fucking fools, dude. They're running around in like denim and like fake guns out and stuff, and this guy's just like, "What the fuck is going on?" So you can tell they were just doing like, hey, let's get out of the car, let's get the shot, let's get out of here. They had a boat scene that was clearly boat rentals, like I said, like John's Boat Rentals or something on the side. And it's so charming, man. The sequel's awful because they're trying to match that energy, but you can't. It's like when people try to intentionally make bad movies, usually it doesn't work. And the sequel, like I would don't watch it. But was what was nice though is they had a interview with the two actors, the main dude and his partner, and they were just reminiscing about how fun it was and how it started as like a traditional shoot, like with like craft services and all that stuff, and then by the end of it, they're getting like cheeseburgers from McDonald's randomly given to them by the director. And at one point, they didn't finish the movie, so like everyone else went on with their careers, and like he has very long hair, right? And so he shaves it for another role, and then the director gets funds or something. They call him back, so they give him a wig And during the scene, you can like they reshot scenes, right? So the original scene has his actual hair, and then like a reshot scene has his wig that's awful, and it's cut, it's intermixed, it's seamless, but you can tell what's new because of his fucking hair. And at one point, he's fighting this one henchman, and his wig falls off. So it's, instead of shooting it again, in the scene, the henchman grabs it and puts it back on his head subtly. It doesn't clearly fall off, but it like falls off the back of his head, and the guy just quickly puts it back on. But you think they'd be like, "Hey, your wig fell off. Let's shoot again." No, they leave it in and they readjust it, and then, "Hey, we got one take. We're done." And like, they were trespassing constantly and jumping over people's fences in their backyards, and it would seem like a fucking blast to be on that set. And the movie is just so fucking ridiculous. That Samurai Cop, I think it's on Tubi. We watched it on Blu-ray, but it's got to be on. If that's not on Tubi, then Tubi's fucking up, and Tubi doesn't fuck up. So it's like, yep, it's on Tubi and Pluto TV. So check it out. But I highly recommend you watch it with a friend group because it's just so fucking awful, but it's so good at the same time.
Yeah, I can't agree more. Yeah, you can't replicate that kind of magic, you know. And they even brought in Tommy Wiseau as the as a villain for part two.
I don't
But
remember that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how
But
forgettable it was.
but that's the thing. You just can't like it just had that magic, you know, of that
Yeah.
one shot. It has to be that shot because they can't replicate it. Kind
Yeah.
of
They don't
yeah,
have film, nor do they have permits.
right,
Oh,
exactly.
another thing that was cool too is the guy that plays Maniac Cop with like that iconic big ass chin.
Hmm.
He's like the lead, like second in command henchman to this makes no sense because he's a big white dude and this is like a Japanese or Chinese gang and they're all Chinese or Oriental and this except for this one white dude. And then there's man, just fucking go watch this movie. It's hilarious. There's a sex scene with this one little Asian dude and it's so gross because he's wearing Speedos, but he shouldn't have Speedos on. So it's like I love it, man. Samurai Cop's fucking legit.
Dude, we went on a like tangent on the other podcast of that guy with the giant chin.
Oh
We
yeah.
watched like his own movie and he has the most awkward ass sex scene. His
Ugh.
face is so big that when he's making out with someone, it's like she's fucking eating his chin. It's like the weirdest thing. Yeah.
I think he fucks in this movie too. Everyone's banging in this movie.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
It's so
banger,
funny.
all right.
Oh yeah.
All right, so my next one is a movie I just watched over on VOD, and is it? I think this was my no, it was my second 2026 film, and that is Primate. So Primate is a story very simple of a girl. She goes back home to Hawaii for the summer, and her dad and her sister have a pet primate. I guess it's a chimp, and he's just like a research chimp that their mother had, but she passed away, so it's now kind of more like just a pet. It communicates with an iPad, kind of like fucking the ape
Like
in
a speak and
Congo,
spell. Hello.
like in
Amy
Congo.
wants fucking
Yeah,
food.
Amy. So this one's called Ben, but like 5 minutes into the film, Ben the chimp gets a rabies from a mongoose, and then the rest of the film it starts
Where the fuck
stalking
do they get a
people.
mongoose from?
That's a whole other like
That's
we
a
don't
whole
know.
other plot point.
It just
Okay.
somehow got into his enclosure and attacked him, and now he has rabies,
Ah.
and he's fucking going on an absolute rampage between the family and friends that she brought over to the house, and then more victims that just come out pop up into the house. It's a kind of a love letter to slasher films. There's a lot of iconic shots that they kind of recreate. You got some stuff from Halloween, you got some stuff from other movies, Psycho and stuff like that. So I thought it was really good. Like it's a solid slasher film. The first thing that they did correctly, I talked about it last week when I reviewed Send Help, all practical or mostly practical. I can't even think of a CGI shot to be honest from memory. So just absolutely gory. They really like put their money into the gore. It's a practical fucking chimp suit, which is amazing. Like sometimes if you're really thinking about it, you could kind of tell that it's like not an actual chimp, but that was totally fine in my opinion. They do a good job of making him really creepy. They keep him, but like behind a shower curtain or behind like a glass window or like in the dark, near a pool with neon lights. Like they just do a really good job of framing him in a really creepy way throughout the film. And honestly, this movie is could be a contender for my top 10. I don't think it'd be like top 5, but I think I could see it being like a bottom top 10. It's just one of those like great slasher films of the modern era. So yeah, it's on VOD now, and that's Primate from 2026.
Would you give it again out of five?
Oh, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it was a solid ass movie. It's short-ish. I don't remember how long it is. Let me see. I have it on Letterboxd here. It's 89 minutes,
Okay.
and they don't fuck around with like. In fact, I my one complaint is I feel that they go into the story too quickly. Like they don't really establish the relationship between the family and the chimp because he gets kind of infected so early in the film that I wasn't feeling that connection that I probably should have. But still, despite that, fucking awesome movie. That's now 2 films that I've watched out of like 4 this year that could be in my top 10. So pretty strong start to the year.
Yeah, starting off strong.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, everyone.
Joe's here.
I've
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah,
What'd
he
you
did.
guys
Did
all
it.
watch?
Well, let's go through the entire show again for Joe's sake.
Yeah.
No, I watched
I don't know.
Poltergeist and Primate was my 2.
Oh, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
Benny
Desmond?
wants treats.
Yeah.
What's the
Is it
voice sound like?
is it available? It's available digitally already? I didn't
It
know
is.
that.
It's on VOD.
What does Ben's voice sound like via
$20?
computer though?
Yeah, it sounds like what's his name there in the wheels?
Like Stephen Hawking?
Yeah, like Stephen Hawking because it's a
Ah,
computer, right?
yeah.
He presses buttons
Right.
and
Yeah, but AI voice is so clear now.
yeah,
Well,
it's
I
like a
guess it's
it's like a
scarier.
female voice. Ben, Ben mad, Ben
Oh shit.
angry. You know, like
Like it. Ben horny.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. It's kind of like that type of deal.
Very nice.
Mhm.
a lot of AI on the Super Bowl. Yes, yesterday. A
Man,
lot
the
of AI
de-aging is
commercials
out
out
of
there.
control,
A
honestly.
lot of bullshit in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, they did de-age. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
sad.
I like the ideas and concept, like the Jurassic Park one and the '90s like sitcom one, but god damn, it looked bad.
Mhm.
It just, oh
Dude,
god.
this is a perfect actually since we're in What Watch right now because I watched a true crime doc the other day on Netflix about Lucy Letby, who is a nurse that was accused of murdering babies on a neonatal unit in the UK. And dude, they fucking like this documentary, it was okay. There was really no like resolution. Like a lot of people think she's innocent, a lot of people think she's guilty, and they don't really give you any straight answers one way or the other. Personally, I don't know. I really could go either way, because I don't know if there was enough evidence to convict her, but they did. So who knows? But I'd have to dig deeper. This documentary may not have dug as deep as, they might have left things out like they did in the Making a Murderer documentary and whatnot. But what really pissed me off about this documentary is that they used AI to like people who wanted to be anonymous. They used like AI people and like the real people like voiced over these AIs. And it was so fucking weird and distracting. And I was like, was it really necessary? And no, not at all. You could have just used their voices and like cut to like scenes of like other things happening, but instead they fucking made these AI people. It like reminded me of like those weird like animate like computer like graphic movies. Like I can't remember, like there's one in particular, I can't remember the name of it, that like it's just like this weird like digital like person like talking to you pretending to be like a real person. It really was distracting, and honestly I think it took a lot away from the documentary. And I read some other people's reviews and they were in agreement, but it's that's not the way to go. Don't use AI as like your talking heads in fucking movies because it's really distracting and it's honestly looks terrible, and there's got to be better ways to do it. As far as like movie wise, I did watch The Housemaid. Not exactly horror per se, but
I
there
did
it's
too.
definitely yeah, it's definitely a thriller. And it wasn't great. I'll tell you, Sydney Sweeney is a terrible actress. I mean, maybe she's an okay actress, but in this movie, she's fucking horrendous. I was like, clearly, Hollywood sees something in her, and I'm not trying to be like
I know what
sexist or
I
anything
see
like
in
that,
her. I'll be
but
sexist. She's good looking. Come
she
on. So
is.
is
She's
Amanda
extremely
Seyfried
good
though,
look.
man.
She's extreme. Yeah, yeah, for sure, and she can act. but yeah, I mean, I think, she has assets that, Hollywood loves about her, but man, she could not act in this movie at all. And I watched Euphoria, and I didn't think she was that bad of an actress in that, but man, she just seemed to have phoned it in this movie to me personally. I don't know, Steve, did you feel
I
the same
honestly, I
way
put in my
or
review. I think it's the fucking director, man. He's the worst.
yeah,
He's the fucking worst.
Paul Feig?
Yeah, yeah. It was the same thing in Ghostbusters when he did that. The women they're great actresses, but in his shitty hands, they got shitty lines. The direction sucks. I felt nothing about fucking Housemaid. Like, God, Amanda Seyfried's performance could have been a
I thought
standout
she was great. See, I thought
had
Seafruit
it
was
been a
really
better
good in
movie.
it, but
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney, no way. And yeah, the dialogue was quite bad at times. I mean, it just at the end of the day, it was a Lifetime style like movie. I mean, it's like a movie I'd watch on fucking Lifetime. But I agree, like in the hands of a better director, maybe. I don't really know what else Paul Feig has done. I know him more as an actor than I do as a director. But yeah, I mean, I know he did Ghostbusters, which is like whatever. And I mean, I know this movie did extremely well in theaters, and I'm attributing that to obviously the two leads, and also I think it was a very popular book as well, a series of books. So I assume that's why it did as well as it did. But for me, it was, I mean, definitely a one and done. I mean, and I can't say I would recommend it. It's definitely like a girl power movie. It's definitely more like, geared towards, I would say, the female audience. And I definitely think women will enjoy it because of the messaging, for sure. But yeah, it's just someone who has like no skin in the game or anything like that. It was just like whatever to me. I don't know. I watched with Sam. I think she definitely enjoyed it more than I did. But even she was saying that Sydney Sweeney's acting was really bad in it. And yeah. So, I mean, I think I gave it like a 2 out of 5. Not something I would watch again. And I probably will not be seeing the sequel.
Is there really a fucking
And Sam,
sequel?
there's a sequel coming.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
they
hell.
already
Yeah,
announced it.
no
Yeah,
way.
because it like killed it. It like made like I think it made like $300 million worldwide or something. It like fucking absolutely killed it in the theaters. And then I fell asleep, but Sam watched Silent Night, Deadly Night remake, and she liked it. But based on her describing it to me, it sounded fucking horrible. So I look forward to watching it. And probably something we'll review next December. I assume will be the next time. Will be the time I watch it. So we'll see.
300. It made 350 plus Housemaid, so spot on.
Wow, good for them.
Yeah, fuck it. The Housemaids, it writes itself. It writes itself.
That's what the sequel's gonna be
I
called?
know, I was just making a joke. No idea.
It probably is.
It has to be, dude, right? Instead of hiring a
Mhm.
one hot maid, he hires two. I'm assuming that's what the plot
Ooh.
is. Hires a hot maid, nails her,
Kinda. There's
but
like
someone might be
it's
evil.
it's twisty. It's twisty.
Oh shit.
Twisty the clown, as some would
Twisty the
say.
clown. Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you pick
Uh,
a punishment movie while I was gone?
Well. Yes, I did. But I don't think it's any mystery
This is
what
the
it's
reason
going to be.
I wasn't gonna show up because of this, but
You were scared.
I
I know
couldn't
you
let
were
you guys
scared.
down.
I knew you were scared. So a couple weeks ago, I had to watch the worst movie I have ever watched before. And
Oh.
that phrase is thrown around quite a bit. People say, I watched the new Avatar movie. It's the worst movie I've ever watched. Bitch, no, you haven't watched the worst movie you've ever watched until you watched the Hollywood Best Picture winner known as Hip Hop Locos. Get on Tubi, watch this. I don't even know how to describe it. You heard my review, and now you guys are gonna have to watch it since the Patriots
You're
got
allowed to
fucking
give the punishment
demolished.
back? Was this Steve's pick? Or was this the Discord
No,
pick
this
the
is
that we
Eric's
just
pick.
Discord, yeah. Someone,
Yeah.
we had nothing to do with it. We're innocent bystanders here.
Okay, all
Oh
right.
yeah, innocent, huh?
Yeah,
That's true.
Yes.
You were innocent.
Add it
Yeah.
to the pile.
Was that 4 or 5 for you
Add
now
it
to
to the
watch?
he's at 4.
I think
Oof,
4. I don't even know what I gotta
brutal.
watch, honestly. It's Hip Hop Locos, the
God,
Tiger
it's
King
awful.
movie,
Oh,
and what are the other two?
Society
Society's not
and
bad.
Well,
It's just weird.
Society's not a punishment.
no,
That one,
well,
actually,
and
I'm
Dark
looking forward
Match.
to watching. Dark Man. Oh yeah, okay. Those other two aren't okay.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
half punishment, half
half
decent fun.
half and half. I
Good
can deal
luck.
with those. All right, gentlemen. Thank you. And now it is time to bust out the books, Mr.
Mm.
Todd, and
Yeah.
give us some scores for trivia.
All right. 8 for Steve, 7 for you, 3 for I. Who wants to lead off today? I don't even have him ready because honestly, Joe, I thought you were not going to come today. I'm like, all right, we're almost wrapped
Well,
up here and he's not
it's
here.
a
What am I going
sad
to do?
day. It's a
He's,
sad day in New England as the Patriots lost, of course, but
yeah,
it was I accepted it early on. They did not play well
no,
at all. It was not a good game. It wasn't a good game even to like watch
no,
as
it was
just a
awful.
neutral fan. Yeah.
It was
You
brutal.
know, but the team's young. No one expected them 4 wins last year. So no one expected them to make a Super Bowl here in New England, but they did. So it was a successful season. And like I said, Drake May's young. He's only 23. So I think the team is in
Are you
good
crying right
hands
now?
going forward. No, Drake cried though in the post game presser. It
Oh, did he?
was
That
yeah, a little
sucks. You have
bit.
to
Little,
give an
got a
interview
little
after you
choked up.
fucking lose. Like, that's
Yeah.
bullshit.
It wasn't all his fault either. His offensive line was awful.
His,
Like he had no time the whole game. I mean, he was getting sacked. I mean, he's definitely part of the blame, but his offensive line didn't do him any favors either.
yeah.
But no one came to listen. This ain't a
No,
football
it's
fucking
not. It's not
podcast,
a
okay? Par movie
Boston
podcast,
football.
and am going to win trivia tonight for the
Oh,
Patriots and
for
get the
for
most
Drake May.
points. Okay. For
Okay,
Drake.
2 for Drake.
Alrighty, I'll start us off,
Oh,
I suppose.
do it.
I have a theme tonight.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
you'll
love.
see.
Woman.
Maybe you can figure it out. Maybe you won't.
Whoa, man! I hate that fucking movie so
I
much.
know.
In
That's
the
so memorable.
movie Bride of Chucky.
Seen
Oh,
it?
Yes, a love story, of
Story.
course.
of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
It is disclosed in this movie that Chucky's favorite food is what?
Chinese food.
Tiffany makes it for him.
Oh.
Tiffany makes it for him I believe it's
Oh,
in the
okay.
trailer when they're driving. Or
Gotta see.
no, she makes it for him at the beginning of the movie when she's still human form, he's doll form,
Mhm.
and she goes, "Look, Chucky, I made blank your
Stew?
favorite. It is not stew,
Is it
but you're on the
meatballs?
right track.
Mm. I remember the
Correct,
pot.
Todd.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is Swedish meatballs to be exact.
Meatballs from what's that furniture store that has meatballs?
The IKEA.
IKEA, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Or Joe's uh his 4D theater that has
Yeah,
also
that's
furniture
right.
in it. There's
The
IMAX.
Yes.
furniture / IMAX theater.
The IMAX. Yep.
Jesus. All right. I'm going, baby. I'm up. I'm up. All right. What vacation destination does Adam suggest to Barbara in Beetlejuice 1988? Where does Adam say they should go on vacation in
Ooh.
Beetlejuice 1988?
Hawaii?
Incorrect.
This is at the beginning of the movie?
Yes.
Hmm.
Where are they going? Where
I
does he
thought you just wanted to
suggest?
stay home.
Well,
Hmm,
they
apparently
ended
not.
up
Home.
dying. Where does he suggest they should go on vacation?
I don't recall this.
I'm gonna do one more.
Okay. Joe, do you pass?
Bermuda.
Incorrect.
France?
Incorrect. Joe, get one more guess.
Vermont.
Vermont is incorrect. The answer is Jamaica.
Oh my.
Jamaica.
Now I'm doubting it though.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that at all either.
But we trust
Hold
you.
on, hold
on.
We trust the book of Todd, which I'm assuming where you got that question.
Go on
Yes.
vacation too. Let me see. Okay. Well,
Todd
it
just
might
made
be-
this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disclaimer. I don't know if I'm right about this, and we'll come back to it. I'll research it offline. I know someone
have to
will
watch
fucking
the
call me
movie
out.
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the whole fucking movie now. Damn it.
All
I
right.
don't recall this, but
I also have a theme tonight. It is not a Valentine Day theme, as you would probably expect. My theme tonight is Canucksploitation movies. So the first one, guess the
Okay.
movie based off the IMDb parental guide. We're starting with some sex and nudity.
Oh shit.
One character cheekily spells out the word fellatio to an incompetent police officer. The joke
Oh.
is referenced again later.
Blowjob talk.
Violence and gore.
Mm-hmm.
A man's throat is slit off screen. We see his body sitting in a car afterwards, his neck sliced open and bloody.
That happens. That happens.
Profanity. A man tells a woman that he will stick his tongue up her pussy.
That happens too.
Oh,
Happens.
aggressive.
Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. A woman jokingly hands a glass of whiskey to a young boy.
Gee whiz.
Mm-hmm.
And the absolute giveaway here, so probably should be quick on this one.
Okay.
The killer may frighten viewers, as his face is never shown to the audience, and he's revealed to always be in the house.
In the house.
In the house.
Black Christmas.
Correct.
Okay. I
All right.
swear that he
Yes.
says they're going to Jamaica, but now I can't find it on Google. So yeah, we're keeping all this in, staying in.
I mean, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
I don't know why I
Throwaway
would
line.
wrote it down if it didn't fucking happen, but here we are.
I mean, hey. All right, guess the movie based on the IMDb information. This movie was released in the year 2001 with an R rating, clocking in at 1 hour and 36 minutes. Categorized as dark comedy, slasher horror, mystery, and thriller. Currently sitting at a 4.9 out of 10 over on IMDb, with a Metascore of 18 out of 100. Director, Jamie Blanks.
Is it Valentine?
Correct. It is Valentine.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Steve with the two for tonight already.
No, just one. No.
Oh, wait. Joe got the last one?
Well, no one got your Jamaica, obviously.
Yes.
Well, I was saying 'cause I made that up.
Yeah, it's my question.
I'm off because I've been Googling when you guys are talking and not listening to fucking
So
questions.
I think we all have 1 point right
You all have
now.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, back to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hopefully this one's real.
Hopefully it's a real question.
What type of creature is when collecting outside of the cabin and knock at the cabin 2023? And for a fact,
Bugs?
this is
Like a butterfly, specifically.
incorrect.
Can you repeat that?
What type of creature, and I need a specific creature, is
Okay.
when collecting outside of the cabin and knock at the cabin 2023?
Beginning of the movie,
Yes.
right?
And then it comes back
When
to play a little
when
bit later, too.
Batista shows up.
I'll try
He's
one
like-
more
He's
after.
like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm motherfucker."
A
Insane.
caterpillar.
Incorrect. Steven.
That was going to be my guess too, so
Oh.
I'm going to go Beatles.
No. Joey. Nothing.
Ant.
Ant is incorrect. The correct answer is grasshoppers. Grasshoppers. And I know that's real because I know.
I believe it.
I'm doubting every single thing now.
All right. So Prom Night is another kind of exploitation film,
Seen it?
but what is the subtitle for Prom Night 4?
Oh, I thought you were going to say 2. I had Mary Lou ready.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
Hello, Mary Lou.
Let's see.
I've never seen it, but I've never seen Prom Night 3. I didn't even know there were 4.
It just keeps going.
Welcome to
Yeah,
prom.
apparently.
Wrong.
Prom Night 4. Welcome to prom. No,
I will
Prom
say
Queen Revenge. Prom Queen's Revenge.
I like it.
my hint is that there's actually a horror movie that uses a subtitle as its title.
Another horror movie, huh?
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead.
No, that'd be cool though.
Prom Night, Dawn of the Dead. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was 3
The,
or 4 either. to
the
be fair.
Awakening.
Ooh, I
Wrong.
like that.
It is Deliver Us from Evil.
Deliver Us from Evil. Oh, okay. Is it good? Have you seen it?
No, I stopped at 2.
Very cool.
What the hell's 3 called?
Oh, I looked it
that
up
one-
before. It's I have them all on my list on Tubi. I just one day
too
I'll
much.
get to go through the whole thing.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. 3 letterboxd reviews. Can you guess the movie? This movie was about 30 minutes too long, and the acting gave me a headache.
It's a lot of movies. Yeah.
Every movie Steve watches.
Yeah.
Number 2. All right, number 2. A stirring love letter and tribute to 60s horror.
My boyfriend's back.
Nope. I'm still completely blown away and obsessed with the striking aesthetics and retro vibes.
Oh,
Visually, it's still one of my favorite films.
I know what it is. It's The Love Witch.
Correct. It is
Yeah.
the
Wow.
love.
Nice.
That was last year's movie that we
Last
did.
year's, yeah, with
Yes.
Miss Barbara gave us that to watch. No,
Brenda.
Miss Brenda, my bad.
Yes, yeah, I didn't like it at all,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it sucked
Sorry.
ass. I'm really worried about my Beatles question, guys.
Go ahead.
It's my turn? Oh.
Yep.
All right, lastly, here, in a movie we all watched, what shared profession / interest do the Creepy Brothers have in Dead Ringers 1988?
Oh, they're
Can
doctors.
you repeat that? No.
I need specifics.
Plastic surgery.
Surgeons.
Incorrect, but I'll repeat it. Pause. 1
Wait,
second.
yeah, repeat it, please.
What shared profession / interest do the Creepy Brothers have in Dead Ringers? Reset, go. What do they do? Dead Ringers.
I thought they were plastic surgeons, but let's see. What else do they do?
thought they
I mean,
were
they fucked
too.
the same girl, so does that count as a hobby?
Sometimes.
Uh,
You're on the
they're
right track with
Don't
your first guess, Steve.
They do breast implants.
No. Close.
oh yeah, they're gynecologists.
Gynecologist is correct, yes.
There you go. Yep.
Which isn't a bad thing, but they're creepy as fuck. In
Yeah,
there,
they are
so
super
They are
creepy.
bad. Yeah.
All right, last question of the night. One of my favorite kind of exploitation films, The Changeling.
Oh,
Yes.
In which city does The Changeling take place?
Montreal.
Wrong.
I don't think it takes. Does it take place in Canada? I don't know about
I'll
that.
tell you when I give you a hint.
Oh.
Toronto.
Wrong. It is not a Canadian city. It's an American city.
I didn't think so.
And my
Yeah.
hint is it has a big connection with something we talked about today.
Today.
Big
Today.
connection with tongues and vaginas, Stevie freak.
Boston.
Boston.
Seattle.
It's Seattle. Correct.
No! Dang it.
It is the Seahawks home.
Oof. All right. Is that all tonight?
Ooh.
That's it.
Twos
it.
across the board for everybody. But
Wow.
we may have
At least I didn't
a
lose.
I may have to I'm gonna do some research.
Yeah, you just
Do it
ask the
right now.
bonus question next week.
We're gonna pause.
Questions. Some
What?
questions.
Okay. What?
Controversy.
You need to be quiet. You just need to stop. You're done. You're cut off for the rest of the day. All right.
Alrighty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to light some candles. Get your loved one. Draw the bath as we celebrate Valentine's Day with our main event of the evening by reviewing My Bloody Valentine from 1981, directed by George Milaka? You guys know. I don't.
The M is silent.
And Miyaka? The H is silent. I don't know. And starring Cynthia Dale, Helene Udy, Keith Knight, Neil Affleck, Lori Halier, and Paul Kelman. The who's who. You know them all. Plot. A decades-old folktale surrounding a deranged murderer killing those who celebrate Valentine's Day turns out to be true to legend when a group defies the killer's order and people start turning up dead. That's, not the best. It's okay. But Todd, what's your plans for Valentine's Day? You got any plans, buddy?
Valentine's Day, we're having the first
taking
dance
the
in
wife
20
out?
years. Hell no. I'm 38 years old, dude. It's a young man's game. But I will talk about this movie.
Really? Well, I'm taking Sam out, so
All right. Well, you're a
what do you know?
gentleman.
Thank you.
You're a
We're actually
treat.
going on a trolley tour around Salem where they talk about death, love gone wrong.
Oh, she's gonna murder you, dude.
So I'll give a review of it next week. Hopefully, it's good.
Very
We
cool.
shall see. Yes.
All right. As far as this movie goes, we open with a blonde babe. Okay, she's got a heart titty tat. and she's making out with some dude in the mine, which is a huge violation. Let's not bring in anyone into the mine that's not certified and trained, guys. It's dangerous, right? And he gets a little triggered and he kills her. Why are you mad, bro? You're about to hook up in your little miner's outfit. Anyway, flash forward. And we are following a group of hard-nosed, dirties, wisecracking miner dudes that are just working. They're playing grab ass, all right? They're slapping each other with the booty holes with their towels. They're taking showers together. Pretty much every night that Joe's at work, this is what these guys are
Come
doing, just
on.
kissing each other on the lips and having a great time. They're hanging out at
Perhaps.
the bar. They're hanging out at the bar, right? They're playing shoots and ladders. I don't know what the game. What's that game called where they like throw like a hockey puck across the table? You guys ever play that? They're playing that game.
Oh yeah, I have played that.
Doesn't
I
matter.
can't
It's
remember
not
what the
important to the
fuck it's
story. It's not
called
important. I'll just move on.
though.
But yeah,
Skinny
they're all
ball.
hanging out. There you go. They're all hanging out. Turns out this one
No.
chick was dating this one guy named TJ who left. He wanted to do his own thing. He didn't want to be a minor anymore. He left, right? Dumped her. No one knew where he went. She hooks up with Axel, the tall blonde dude, and TJ comes out of nowhere. Now there's a love triangle. Does she want to be with Axel or does she want to be with TJ? Or does she just want to fucking play games and make them both mad at the world? Pick one and be clear about it. Anyway, now the town is planning to have a Valentine's Day dance because that's what you do when you're 30s, right? You have a fucking Valentine's Day dance, and it's the first one in 20 years because 20 years ago, they were having a party, right? And these miners were caved in, and then one of them resorted to cannibalism, and then killing started happening. Now 20 years later, he's like, "Don't have a fucking Valentine's Day party ever again, motherfucker. I'm gonna come back and kill you all." And what do? They have a party. And then the miners are all into it. So now people start dying and we're following along on these characters as they're getting bumped off. You have the town mayor, you have the sheriff, you have Mabel who runs the fucking laundromat. You have all the miners hooking up and banging everybody, and then you have the love triangle. Yeah, this movie's fun, man. But it's very important you watch the version that has the unrated kills in it because if you don't, it's not good, honestly. I saw it in the movie theater last year and I'm pretty sure it was unrated. It was the cut, or the rated R version. So it was like, this is not as fun as it could be. But watching it again this time uncut, it's just really cool. The kills are fun. I think Harry Warden slash the miner is a very cool look. Like his outfit's awesome, little Darth Vader-esque and all that. The mine itself is really cool. I mean, it's claustrophobic, it's dirty, it's dank. The miners seem like real people, real friends hanging out, just shooting the shit. So I like it. Is there problems? Sure. But overall, I think it's a fun movie.
Is one of the problems that everyone looks like they're 50 or
Yeah.
40 in this movie, and they're supposed to be like in their
Mines
20s,
are it's tough work,
perhaps.
you
It's
know.
tough. They're actually all
It
14
is.
years old.
It is. Mining ages you for sure. Yeah. Fun fact: the first time I saw this movie, I think was when we did it for me and Todd's other podcast in the Three Guys Day way back when, and I watched the Scream Factory version with the uncut kills put in. And I fucking loved it. And then Sam and I went like 2 years later, and I watched the edited version of it, and I was like, "Dang, this is like a totally different movie." It is so tame in comparison. So I agree with Todd. Like the only way to watch this movie is watching the uncut version with the actual gore put in. This was a decision made by the MPAA actually, which is kind of weird because like I didn't even the kills are gory, but I don't think they're like anything ridiculous that deserved all those kills to be cut out and all the gore scenes to be cut. But I guess it was 1981 at the time, but there was like way worse shit than that, even in like the 70s. So, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, hello. So I don't understand. Maybe because it was a Valentine's movie. I don't know if this was studio was involved too, but it sounded like it was just an MPAA cut. So you definitely are doing yourself a disservice if you don't find the uncut version online because without it, it is a very dull slasher, honestly. And it honestly, my rating goes way down based on it. So I'm just gonna base this on the uncut version. And yeah, I think I love this movie. I think it's a great slasher. The kills are awesome. Warden is a great villain. He has a great look to it, but honestly it's the mine that really sells this movie. The setting is great. I love them riding down in the mine carts and whatnot, and it just has a really cool feel to it. And even the town, the Valentine's Bluff, it just has like that really cool small town aesthetic to it as well. So yeah, man, it's just a really fun movie and a great one to watch. Obviously this time of the year. It's definitely like a every year Valentine's type watch. It's the best Valentine's Day themed movie for sure.
Pause. Confirmed. And I quote, Adam Maitland suggests to Barbara that they go to Jamaica or somewhere similar for a vacation instead of spending their time off at home. I rest my
All right,
case.
we believe you.
Not that we ever really doubted you, honestly.
I
but,
doubted myself because I messed
I
up
would have
one
never
time.
looked it up personally, but someone on the show, a listener
know.
would have definitely.
Yeah. I was looking at our the movies we've done, and I was surprised that we never touched this one. Probably because you guys did it on the Three Guys at Horror Days, but it's been fucking like 7 years now. I think it was time to add this to our collection as well, and I'm glad that we did because I obviously also watched the uncut version. It's actually crazy to me. It's like someone said, "Okay, let's take away all of the coolest scenes from the cut version." It's kind of insane to think that they took away all that amazing shit because it really, really, really changes the movie. I love the little town feel. I was actually watching location videos today of that little town, and it looks pretty much the same as it did in the movie. I mean, obviously, it's been fucking 40 years, so there's like aesthetic changes and stuff, but the bones of the buildings are pretty much the same today. It's in something.
Did it shoot in
We're in
Canada,
Canada.
Steve?
Yeah,
I
it's in
think
Nova
Canada,
Scotia.
yeah.
Okay, because they
Nova
all have
Scotia.
Canadian accents. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's all
supposed to be up there.
Moosehead. It's all it's like
Yeah.
super. It's actually I think it's set in Canada because there's Canadian flags in the background. I don't know if that's
Okay, cool.
anyway. So that was the beginning. That's what I was talking about in trivia. The Connexploitation time where the first time Canada started giving away tax credits to make movies, and they made a bunch of B horror movies off that tax credit, like Death Ship, Black Christmas, Prom Night. There's like a whole list of them of movies. They just banged them out one after the other because of this tax credit, and this is one of them. I think that who was it? Quentin Tarantino considered this the best horror film of all time. This and Jaws, he would say, are the best horror films of all time. So that's interesting. But yeah, it's a fun movie. Like it's a good 80s slasher film. Amazing kills if you're watching the uncut version. There's like you always had that fucking comedian guy, always pulling the jokes and stuff and the nice little town feel, and you got the guy in a town that knows everything but no one listens to, and you got the sheriff trying to figure things out. And I love the miner outfit. It's like creepy and just with the light and the mine. The mine is also a really creepy kind of atmosphere. So once they're down there, you don't know like where he's lurking and everything like that. It's a solid, like easy to watch slasher movie in my opinion. And yeah, there's some kills in here though that wow, like the dryer kill, fucking fantastic. Apparently, even made the sheriff sick, like the guy who played the sheriff, because it looks so real. And I dug the hell out of this one. But I agree with Joe. There's a vast difference between watching this version and the cut version, the R-rated version of this.
Yeah, I mean, how can you cut out the eyeball going through like the pickaxe through the guy's face and out the eye? It's so fucking so cool.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't understand it. I mean, I don't know if it was like this was like the time of censorship, like during like like sort of was the
Video
parental
nasty?
advisory error and stuff like that. Yeah.
Was it a
Because
video
they said they
nasty?
were going to give
Do
this
we know
movie.
that?
It might be. It's around that time for sure, right? So
They said, yeah, because they wanted to give this movie an X rating because of those 9 minutes of footage that they ended up taking out. Insane. Like nothing is that bad in this movie that justified it. I mean, you had way worse movies with more gore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
wasn't
it's very
classified as
interesting.
that, which is strange.
As a video nasty.
Yeah, it wasn't officially
Mhm.
banned by England, so I don't know.
Hmm.
It's one of those things, I guess.
Also fun fact, we are in the exact timeline as this movie was now. The movie takes place on Thursday, February 12th, which means Friday the 13th, which is today, meaning Valentine's Day fell on Saturday the 14th,
Oh my
which is
God.
perfect.
Yeah,
What
we
does it
picked
all
it
mean?
perfectly. Yeah.
Steve picked it perfectly, yes.
So there's a couple
Oh, and
goofy things in here.
by the way, for the men next year, the Super Bowl falls on Valentine's Day next
Oh
year,
boy,
February
that's a
14th.
competition right there.
So, if you have a little lady that you might want to plan Saturday the 13th, convince her to go out and celebrate on the 13th, perhaps instead.
Get ahead of it now. Joe warned you.
Yeah, just do nice shit
Exactly.
like the other 364 days, and then
Steve, stop
Yes.
setting the bar so high.
yeah.
Your fucking dashing good looks. I think the scene first of all, justice for Mabel. She's a sweetheart. She did not
Right?
deserve to die. Like, why are we killing Mabel off?
Yeah.
Kill the miners, dude. Especially when you know who the killer is. Like, what's your beef, dude? Like, I don't get it. Um, but when the sheriff discovers her body, like, it's so unrealistic that he's like following the upside down hearts and like smelling. Like, why he's sniffing panties, bro. Like, why are you opening people's
Oh,
laundry machines and smelling underwear, you freak? Like that whole scene was just really goofy. I think they could have had a different way for him to discover her body. That's just a little nitpick I got.
How about just the fact that there's fucking blood all over the
He
window
doesn't
of
even
that?
look.
No, I know. He goes right next to it and
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Like the whole thing is covered in blood where she's at. And it's like, come on, man, idiot.
Yeah,
And then
and
TJ, he's the problem.
Mhm.
Like, dude, you left. She moved on. And then he comes back and she sneaks off. You know, TJ and that chick are the problem. I think Axel's in just for Axel, man. Right?
no, he's bad.
Is he bad?
Axel, wait, no, TJ's the killer.
No, Axel's the
Axel,
killer.
no, Axel's the killer, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah, but is
but
he
why? But like, what was Axel like?
he saw his dad murdered
He
by the
saw his dad
original,
get murdered. Yeah,
and
so
then he
I
snapped.
don't know.
But
He
but he
snapped.
so that it's a little loose with why because he does watch them get murdered,
Right.
but then he waits 20 years to snap, and
Yeah,
then
right. And
Valentine's Day
like
triggers him.
snap on who? Like what
His
was his
friends.
Yeah, right. Like it's kind of a weird like he's not going after revenge. Like he's just psychotic, I guess, because he witnessed like the murders or he witnessed his dad get murdered. The whole motive is a little unclear to me about why he decided to do this.
I agree. You know who else is a psycho in this movie? That fucking guy who sets up the prank miner in the closet, but he
Oh, the
like
drunk
Oh
the
yeah.
he
bar guy.
repeatedly does the gag on himself and just laughs at
He was
himself.
drunk. He was a drunk. I think he was just drunk and that was hilarious.
He's gonna put someone's eye out with that though.
Which was a
I know.
great kill. I mean, that's probably the best kill in the movie, right?
Yeah, that's
Where
great.
the thing goes through the pickaxe through the eye.
That you actually see the kill, yes. I think the
Yeah.
result of Mabel is better,
It's good.
but yeah, the actual kill, I think
Uh,
that's the best kill.
yeah,
But
I think
yeah.
actually my favorite kill is actually the shower scene where he
Oh,
puts
that's
her
cool too.
through
Oh,
the
the
mine
water thing.
shower. Yeah, and the water's like coming out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty fucking cool. That's a
Yeah.
great look.
So I have a question for you guys. So going back to Axel's his reasoning. So we're all kids, or we all kids once, so you have Valentine's Day in school, right? It's a thing. So he wasn't triggered for
Hmm.
20 years. Do you think he was triggered and he snapped because his girlfriend started looking at TJ and like that just was a catalyst for it, or was he just 20 years in the making
I'm,
and they just blew up?
I think just 20 years in the making and he blew up, I guess. Like, but yeah, I don't know. It is like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, this really doesn't make much sense.
They had nothing to do with it. They had
There's like
nothing to do with his
a
father.
motive. Right.
Yeah. They're just all his
Right.
friends
Well,
and he's
but is
dating
it the
one of them.
town? It was in the same town, right?
It
So
was the
maybe
same
he's just
mine
like,
and everything, yeah.
yeah. So I guess it triggered him. But like,
Because
did he go to work for the mine? Was this like a plan the whole time? He went and worked like for the mine so he could
it's a
do
long
this?
con. He's
Yeah.
like 20 years, I'm gonna fucking snap, dude.
Yeah.
He's like a foreman too. So he
Yeah.
like definitely moved up. It makes zero sense. I mean, I guess because they're trying to make it seem that Harry Warden escaped from prison because there's a side plot where the sheriff's like,
I
I
mean,
gotta I gotta call the prison to see if Harry Warden's still there, and they don't know where he's at. So I guess
yeah.
that's
And
why. But
TJ, I mean, they want you to think it's TJ, right? Like the whole time too,
it makes sense because he
correct?
came back out
Yeah.
of nowhere and
Like,
people started
yeah,
dying.
because he came like out of nowhere, right? But he's like sort of the red herring in all this. But yeah, and
Uh,
then we never get a sequel. He escapes. We never get a sequel. This is the one movie I think most fans look at and they're like, why was there never a sequel made for this
one
one?
armed Axel.
And yeah,
That was honestly the perfect setup for
yeah.
the
He would have
remake.
been
It would have been it
scary
would
as
have
hell
been he
villain.
waited another 20 years to do it again, like
He's like 70 years old. I'm gonna come back.
yeah, with his fucking one
The
arm.
remake's pretty decent too, actually,
It
from what I
is.
remember. I mean,
You know,
there's like cheap 3D gimmicks because they made it
Yeah, it's a
3D,
3D
but
era.
I don't think holds up well. But I remember it being pretty decent.
I have a question for you guys.
It's very gory.
Does Sarah fuck TJ when they're hanging out at the beach? Remember
Could be.
she sneaks off with him, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
then
Oh yeah.
like they
Oh.
come to the bar. Do you think they fucked?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
100%. Dang,
probably.
Sarah's a hoe. Who's right and who you blaming for this whole love triangle? Sarah, TJ, or Axel?
Honestly, all of them.
All of them.
Maybe not Axel because he's
What
kind
did
of
he do?
just
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, they're just a bro code too. So
No, I don't
Mhm.
agree though. He fucking abandoned them and then they make it seem like he just disappeared one day and didn't come back for like a year.
mm, yeah, I don't
So
know.
I don't know.
So yeah, so
Bro code on that, Joe? What do you think? The Axel should have stayed in his lane, or is Sarah free game for him if TJ leaves for a year?
No, bro code. I'm
Bro
a
code?
bro code guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
yeah.
I have another question for you guys. Those
Uh-huh.
hands were clearly fake with the fucking knife game.
Right. Yeah, they were like very fake.
They're like pieces of wood.
Yeah. Was that just a thing people did in that era? Because they also did in Aliens, is that right?
Yeah, but
Was it
in
Aliens or
Aliens, they're
Aliens?
looking at their hand. In this
Yeah.
movie, they're looking in each other's eyes, which is impossible. Like you're gonna cut your finger off.
Well, he almost did. So
Yeah.
yeah, freaking idiot.
I love the body that falls down the rope and then gets decapitated.
Oh, that's awesome. That's such a because it's
That's a
unexpected, right?
great.
You think he'll
That's a
just
great.
hang, but
Yeah,
no, pops off.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's a
Uh,
good one too.
there's a lot. That's the thing. The kills in this are so fucking good. You know that like I think this would make an amazing like Halloween Horror Nights type house, like a haunted house
Oh my, that'd be
because
sick.
it's just like nice little like vignettes of all the kills that they have, and there's water effects, there's blood effects, and there's shadows, and yeah, the mine is a crazy location. So
Yeah.
What else?
I,
Did this
I had a
director do
question.
anything else?
I don't know.
he did, but
I'm
nothing really
curious now.
of note.
Nothing of
you know?
note.
Yeah.
All right.
So did you guys notice that those dogs that attack the sheriff are probably not really trained? Because
Well,
like
I'm
that
sure
one,
they're not. I mean,
no,
this
that
is
one
like a low
dog was,
budget movie.
yeah. I figured like, hey, we got fucking wild dogs out here. Let's figure out how to use it. And that dog almost bites the sheriff like 2 times, and he just sticks with it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Man, indie filmmaking,
Yeah.
the beauty of it.
Yeah. So, do you think the guy is in the one of the victims is in the afterlife, just like mad that he got killed by hot dog flavored water? Like that's embarrassing, right?
That is embarrassing.
Like, yeah.
Where was
And
the
how does
chocolate
how does
starfish
he
there,
how do they
right?
not fucking see his body in the freezer? It's just like right there in the freezer, you know?
They're all fucking just partying.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Also, the survivors of this need to be fucking fired from their jobs for even considering taking those women and those. Yeah, it's just a bunch of women. Not that they're women, but the fact that they're not trained or certified to enter that mine. The survivors should be fired, and I stand by that. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's exactly the type of stupid shit guys like that would do.
Blue
So,
collar
Yeah.
boys.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
party, man. It's a party. Everyone's drinking the beers. You bring the girls down to the
What would happen to you if you
mines.
took someone into the subway system, Joe? At
I mean,
2
if I
a.m.?
got caught, yeah. I mean, I'd be fired in a heartbeat. I think you could definitely get away with it, though. I could definitely sneak people down there.
I'll just put on a safety vest and a hard hat, and they'll never even think twice.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's all you would really have to do. You know. That's where we're filming our next movie. So get
Yeah,
ready, guys.
Gorilla, baby.
I'm gonna grab a bunch of hard hats and safety vests, and we're gonna go down and film in there.
Yeah. You know what needs to come back? It's just dudes with harmonicas. You don't really see that anymore.
Just
You
just
know?
vibing.
Those guys just like pull out their harmonicas and just like play a few notes and then they keep chatting and then
So, sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, have you ever seen a guy with a harmonica in the last like 25 years?
In
I
real
have a
life?
harmonica. Yeah,
Well, you're in Kentucky,
No.
so that doesn't surprise me.
I have one. Yeah. No. First of all, that's just good old wholesome fun.
Right.
Secondly, a lot of this could have been solved if they just fucking talked to each other. Like,
Yep.
hey, dude, instead of like both of them were very on edge, which I get it. Like your girlfriend, you like her, she likes both of you, but it'd be like, hey, man, like, can we talk about our feelings? Guys, talk about our feelings. Talk about your feelings more. You know, it's not shameful. They could have just been like, hey, man, I like Sarah. I like her too. Let's let her decide. All right, cool. And then they fist bump and they play a harmonica and they suck each other off and then everyone's happy. So just communicate with your friends, guys.
Hmm. Do you know what the original title for the movie was?
Valentine's Day Massacre.
No. The Secret.
Oh, that's lame.
No.
Yeah. Right.
What
super
does
lame.
that have to do with anything? There's no secret in this.
Can we talk about the end credit song, by the way? Also,
I got it on
fantastic.
vinyl, dude.
Do you?
Yeah,
That's awesome. Have you met anyone
I
from the
did.
movie?
I met the
Did you meet
miner.
Harry Warden?
I did.
The miner? Yeah.
Yeah, I had him
Nice.
sign a figure. It's pretty
I
pretty
like
sick.
that everyone calls him Harry Warden, but Harry
It's
Warden's
not.
not in this movie at all.
No,
No,
well, he is. You see him in the flashbacks.
that's true.
Oh yeah,
Which the
that's true.
flashbacks
Yeah.
are really cool when they open up the mine and he's like chewing on an arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sick. And then
yeah.
it comes full circle with Axel. His arm gets ripped off.
hmm
Hmm.
Cuts his own arm off. He cuts his own arm off, right? He
Yeah.
cuts it off
Yeah, he
to
does.
escape from the collapse. Mm.
I have a question though about the ending though. Um, so before we know Axel's the killer, spoiler alert,
Yes.
he's like in the back, right, over that platform over the water, and then he fakes his own death. In the character, like in if the movie's real, did he jump in the water and just hold his fucking breath, assuming they would come back and not see him in there, or
Right?
what?
Yeah, maybe, right?
What's the
That's
thought process with that?
yeah. I mean, he's clearly still alive because his bubbles are going up. So yeah, I guess he's just like in the water, just like
He's like, fuck, I can't. He would
yeah,
have been soaking wet, and it was cold in that mine. He would have died.
right. Make the wrong choice, asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
great. It's one of those
I
like
love
horror
slashers,
things.
man.
I,
Yeah,
I love thinking about like what the killers are doing between these like big setups, and like Ghostface just in the fucking women's stall, just
waiting,
waiting for hours for
listen to people fart.
yeah, right. Yeah. No, yeah, it's a pretty
Mhm.
like simple movie.
Mhm.
Other than the
The
fact, like,
basic slasher.
yeah, I agree with you guys. Like the motivation seems weak. It just yeah, it doesn't really make sense. But it's still a fun time, easy to watch,
Yeah,
like
man.
quick. Wasn't that long, and yeah, I liked it a lot.
Were Mabel and the sheriff fucking, or was it just like a budding romance?
Mabel is the town bicycle.
Mabel's got it going
Oh,
on, dude. To tell you the truth,
Yeah,
she's
she,
God, do you
she
have
she's
the?
like the fun one. Like,
she's a
gosh,
business owner.
hmm
She's fine.
yeah,
What do
she's
I have, Joe?
organizing these parties. Like,
Right.
it's yeah.
Do you have the Scream Factory miner or the one they re-released figure?
Scream Factory one.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it with
That one's more
the
expensive.
when they did the whole package like 5 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that lose value though, since they re-released it? I wonder.
Well, I mean, it's signed now with Two Todd on it, so it's not worth
Oh,
anything anymore. But yeah,
well,
to me, it
if
is.
maybe you can be another Todd,
That's true.
he might want it.
There's a couple of us out there.
Yes, I think I got the. I haven't met the miner, but I think I got it in a BAM
Yeah, I did
Oh,
too.
cool.
So yeah,
autograph. Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
very nice guy, and he said during that final showdown with TJ, like he swung the shovel and it hit him in the throat and pierced the like how
Oh
he
my
has that
God.
the rebreather unit with the line. He said that was
Yeah.
a real shovel and you couldn't see shit. So like he swung the shovel and it cut that fucking line. He's like
Mm,
Oh
pretty
shit.
close. But yeah. But he's a
nice,
nice guy. I think he's charging like $40 too, which
cool,
is prime fucking cost right there.
nice.
These days, that's cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think has anyone else
The
ever done. I've never seen any of the people.
They're doing
I, they're
a
doing
lot.
one?
Yeah, a lot of them are doing them. They went.
Really?
I
Interesting.
think they're either at Horror Hound September last year or they're coming out this year. But yeah, some of the cast is
Cool.
starting to do it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone else besides the miner, so that's cool. Uh, all right. What else? Anything? That's about it.
That's it.
Yeah, it's
Pretty basic.
not a whole lot to it. It's yeah,
Slashes are
Yeah.
easy.
yeah. Slashers are, yeah, that's right. It's like there's good kills
Killing people and
and
about it.
a lot of like I hate the funny guys in movies like this. There's so many in this era, and just they just drive me
I
nuts.
like the funny guy in this one though.
Do you?
The guy with the glasses there.
I find he's
It's
over the
always the
top.
heavy set guy, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Well,
guy.
yeah.
I was
Well,
on-
Yeah,
who's
that guy.
the
I'm
funny?
saying-
Oh, you like the guy that faked
I
his
don't.
death in the beginning?
I don't like the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does he live in this?
No, he gets.
How's he die? I
How
forget.
does he die? He does. He's like one of the final survivors. Oh, he's the one that gets his neck snapped off.
Oh, he's the guy that falls from
Yeah.
the rope? Oh, cool.
Yep.
Who does live then? Lucy and TJ?
Yeah.
Fuckers. They live happily. What do you think? They think
And
they
the
stay together?
sheriff.
And they fuck the
Well,
sheriff.
actually, a bunch of people from the ones who didn't go down the mine
That's true.
all survive, but and that one guy there that how does it? Oh, the girl with the shower, her
Oh,
like
yeah.
boyfriend or whatever, he survived because he went
Poor guy,
upstairs.
he
He
gets
looked yeah, I mean, he's gonna be in therapy the rest of his life.
Yeah, he looked genuinely upset.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. When they send him off to help people, he looks like shit. It's like,
Yeah.
well, good job.
What do you think happens to TJ and Lucy? You think they get married, or do they think TJ just fucks off
He's
again?
a dick, man. Like, God, he's such a fucking bummer this whole goddamn movie. So like moody and no,
Yeah.
no, she finds someone better.
You know what's weird too is he's
Yeah.
always off in the corner, like giggling at people's jokes,
Yeah.
but he's not in like the group. Like, dude, just walk over to the table, dude. No one cares. But he's always over people's shoulders, like giggling.
Hmm. Yep.
They could be trauma bonded though
Oh.
Yeah.
after this.
So you think that bartender spends the rest of like the next decade being like, I knew it, I
Isn't he
was
dead?
right, I warned you guys. Is he? I don't think so. I
I
don't
thought he
think.
was the guy that set up the prank.
Did he die?
Is he the one who
It's not
sets
the.
up
I
the?
don't
I
remember.
thought he was a prankster.
I don't remember that. I thought he was
Huh,
just at
just
the
some
bar.
random drunk guy.
Yeah, I think that was just a random drunk, but maybe who knows? Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know.
Yep. All
Rate
right.
it.
All right, let's rate it. Without the uncut scenes put in, I give it a 3 out of 5. If you watch the Scream Factory version, I give it a 4 out of 5. That's how much like this movie improves with those uncut scenes. But yeah, great slasher, a lot of fun, and like I said, watch the uncut version. It's the only way to watch it.
Yeah, 100% agree. 4 out of 5. Very fun. Killer looks great and excellent kills. But you don't have the kills. There's not a lot in here except for the killer in the mine. So 4 out of 5.
Hmm.
Yeah, unanimous this week. 4 out of 5. You know, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite slashers, but it's definitely a very solid one. And yeah, the kills are key to it. You know, it's funny because I know Todd, you have is your edition like kind of recently? Because the way the one I had, when those scenes came on, the resolution went way down. So when the
Yeah,
resolution
way down. Yeah.
went down, all it's like, oh yeah, shit's coming, shit's going down now. Yeah. So
I actually think it adds to the mood. Like it almost like it's like a weird like it
it's
almost
like
seemed
a
like an
look back to
artistic
the
choice.
80s.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's interesting. Yeah,
That I
yeah. It's
think they fixed it in one of the latest
oh, did
versions.
Yeah,
they? They like
yeah,
up
it's
converted
clean.
it.
It's
Yeah,
clean now for me.
I've only seen the like really shitty quality
Yeah.
version one.
Yeah,
So
Silent Night, Deadly
that's
Night
cool.
had the same thing where they restored footage and they're like,
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
so it's interesting to see. But to me, it's almost like when those scenes come on, I feel like I'm watching it in the 80s, you know? Like that's how it used
Mm-hmm.
to look like when I used to watch it on my fucking tube TV when I was a kid. So yeah,
Yep.
it was cool.
Very cool.
Hmm.
And what do our friends over at Letterboxd have to say about this one? Currently sitting at a 3.2 out of 5 over on Letterboxd. So pretty solid there for a 80s slasher. So yeah, congrats. That's high, I think. Alrighty. Well, I think that is going to wrap it up for this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed our review of My Bloody Valentine. Hopefully, you were making love while you watched it to yourself, to a loved one. I don't know, but you know. Steve, what do we get next week?
So next week is your pick, Joe. We are going to a 2026 film by a family called the Adams Family, not to be confused with, you know, the Adams
Gomez,
Family,
Morticia.
Gomez, Morticia, Wednesday, Pugsley, and
Yes.
gang. So it's called Mother of Flies, which, like, I've seen 4 of their movies now, and they average 2 out of 5. So I'm not super excited for this one, but who knows? You know, maybe this will be the one that convinces me that it'll be good. So Mother of Flies, it's over on Shutter, I believe. I think it's Shutter exclusive even.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yep.
so check it out. What do you? Why'd you pick this one, Joe?
Yes. I picked it because it's a 2026 release. I always like doing the new movies because none of us have seen it, so I think it always lends for maybe a better discussion, maybe not. We'll have to find out. Also, I really liked their last movie, Hellbender. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I know you didn't like it, Steve, but I thought it was pretty solid. And it seems like they're getting bigger budgets as they go along, so I'm hoping, that they do good here. And I think it's really interesting that it's a family, mother, daughter, father that make horror movies together, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, see what and honestly the poster art like grabbed me right away for this one before I even knew it was them. So yeah, and it's a witchy movie, right? So how could I not?
Did you watch their last two, Joe? Which was Hellhole and Where the Devil Roams?
I definitely did not see Hellhole, I don't believe.
Okay.
Let me look.
That
I
was
definitely
actually
think
my
I saw
favorite
Where
one
the
of theirs, so maybe they're improving.
Hellhole
Yeah,
or
that's the one.
Hellbender.
No, Hellhole's last year, Where the Devil Roams the year before, and Hellbender's the one the year before that.
Okay. Okay, I definitely did not see Hellhole, but I definitely think I saw
Where
the
the Devil
Devil
Roams.
Roams
Yeah.
one. Yeah, with the Devil Roams one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
But all right. So Mother of Flies next week on Shutter. Go and check it out. In the meantime, you keep up the podcast, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Threads. Just search the Horror Squad Podcast. You can email us anytime, the Horror Squad Podcast at gmail.com. But the absolute best way to keep up with the podcast is our Discord. Totally, completely free to join. It's linked on our Instagram, or you can send us an email or a DM wherever, and we'll get you that link. Steve, Movie Club over there. Did you already announce the movies for that earlier, I assume?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh,
So the
well, there
the
you go.
vote just ended today, and on February 27th, that's Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be watching a double dose of what I'm calling horny horror, and we'll be watching Burial Ground and The Special. So,
Ooh,
whew, we are in for a fucking horny night on the 27th. Just I've seen both films, so yeah, we're in for something. So it'll be fun to watch with the group.
very
I
nice.
don't think
The
I've watched the
special.
special since we reviewed it like 5, 6 years ago or
Same.
whatever. Yeah, so
Yep.
it'll be cool to
Yep.
revisit.
Nice. Yeah. Maybe you can get Dave Sheridan to join
Oh
again for
boy,
that.
yeah. Then spend 3 hours with him after the
Yep.
thing is over.
Yes. Yeah. Speaking of that, did you hear that the Terrifier cast is going to be in the new Scary Movie? Like
Oh,
for the
seriously?
like, yeah, since they're parodying Terrifier, like Dave Sheridan came out and I guess like said something at a horror con, and Damien Leone had to address it, I guess. So a ton of them I guess, are going to be in the new Scary Movie when they parody Terrifier. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, so join Steve's Movie Club. And yeah, merch, tpublic.com if you'd like to buy some merch. And oh, important dates. We haven't talked about that in a while. Hocus Pocus weekend. If you'd like to join us for that, that is going to be the first weekend in October in Salem, Mass. Tickets for that will probably be going on sale soon. We'll let you know, but it's just a bunch of Halloween.com for details regarding that. And that's it, folks. So we'll see you next week for Mother of Flies. See ya.
Bye.